Hi, 7th graders. We are on lesson 4.2, which starts on page 194. Our learning target is identifying proportional and non-proportional relationships. We're going to do an example first before we talk about the difference between the two. If Miss Cochran is planning a year-end pizza party and Ace Pizza offers free delivery and charges $8 for each medium pizza, we want to know for each number of pizzas that we order, we are going to make a table and write the relationship of the cost and number of pizzas as a ratio, and then we're going to figure out if it's proportional or non-proportional. So if we buy one, or if we order one pizza, we know that our cost is going to be $8 because they're delivering for free. Okay? So then if we order two, our cost is going to be $16. Okay? And then 3 is going to be 24. 4 will be $32. So what we're going to do is we're going to write a ratio between the relationship of the number of pizzas and the total cost. So I'm going to write it as one pizza for $8. So actually I'm going to flip it around. So it's $8 for one pizza. And if you remember from lesson 4.1, this would be our unit rate because it's $8 per pizza. Okay, so then we have $16 for 2, $24 for 3, and then $32 for 4. Let me make sure I get my labels on here correctly. So if I was going to simplify, because we're going to write our ratios in simplest form, 8 over 1 is 8. I'm just going to write it right here. 16 over 2, or 16 divided by 2, is 8. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 32 divided by 4 is 8. And back to unit rate again, we're basically finding out if we get 2 pizzas for $16, we figured out that each pizza is $8. So we know that 8 equals 8 equals 8 equals 8. Therefore, this is a proportional relationship because it has a constant ratio. It has the same, each ratio that we make is simplified to the same number and they are equal. So therefore they are proportional. Okay, a non-proportional relationship does not have a constant ratio. So let's do this problem. So if Uptown Pizzeria sells medium pizzas for $7 each, but charges a $3 delivery fee per order, is the cost of an order proportional to the number of pizzas ordered? So if we order one pizza, we know that the pizza is going to be $7 plus $3 for our delivery fee. So it's going to be $10. If we order 2 pizzas, it's going to be 7 times 2, which is 14, plus $3 for our delivery fee, so $17. 3, we would go $7 times 3, so 21, plus 3, it's $24. And lastly, if we order 4 pizzas, we would go 7 times 4, which is $28, plus 3 is $31. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the pizza question above. I'm going to make ratios with my total cost and number of pizzas. So I'm going to put my cost on top because it's telling me that it's $10 for one pizza. So this is called our unit rate because it's $10 for one pizza. Then I have $17 for two. $24 for three, and then $31 for four. So 10 over 1 is 10. 17 over 2 is $8.50. So that's telling me if I get one pizza, I pay $10. If I get two pizzas, each pizza is $8.50. If I get three pizzas, 24 divided by 3 is 8. And then 31 divided by 4 is 7.75. So these are not equal. Therefore, they are non-proportional because they do not have the same constant ratio. They have a different ratio. Basically, it's saying that the more pizzas you order, the less you're paying per pizza. So the most you're paying per pizza is for one pizza, and then it keeps getting less and less because you're only paying for that delivery fee one time. So even though each pizza is the same amount of money each time, the pizza is always $7. Because you're adding the $3 delivery fee, it makes it a non-proportional relationship because you're only adding the delivery fee in once. You're not adding it to every single pizza that you're adding on. Okay, if we have a fruit punch recipe that calls for a half cup of sugar, an envelope of mix, and 2 quarts of water, is the amount of mix used proportional to the amount of sugar used? I want you to pause me and see if you can fill in this table based on cups of sugar and the different amounts of envelopes of mix and decide if it's proportional or non-proportional. So if we have 1 envelope of mix, we have a half cup of sugar. If we have 2 envelopes of mix, we have 1 cup of sugar. 3 would be 1.5. And 4 would be 2. So we can write it either way. If we write it sugar over mix for our ratio, or if you did mix over sugar, you're still going to be able to tell if it's proportional or non-proportional. So sugar over mix. So we have 1/2 over 1. We have 1 over 2. We have 1.5 over 3. And we have 2 over 4. So notice I'm using my information from my table to make ratios and then to figure out if they are equal or not. So 1/2 over 1, anything over 1 is the number, so 1/2 over 1 equals 1/2. 1 over 2, or 1/2, is 1/2. 1.5 over 3 is 1/2. I know that because 1.5 is half of 3. 1 is half of 2, therefore 2 is half of 4. So because they are all the same, 1/2 equals 1/2 equals 1/2, then we know that this relationship is proportional. All right, so remember to go on to NICU and take the 4-2 quiz, and also remember to fill in proportional and non-proportional on your vocab sheet, and I will see you tomorrow.